Yes, my friend, go ahead.
You okay, yeah? Say man.
This is Safaraz.
Yes, man.
So Safaraz, I will give you the microphone and tell us, what do you think about Muhammad being a prophet? He go to his own son wife and he flirt with her. What do you think about that? Do you do
No, no,
that?
no, no, no. The main argument is CP. You have to look at the world. Look at the
What world?
world.
What
Look at
world?
the West and look at Arabia. Who
Hmm.
is producing the fruits? You can see the West, Christian countries are not producing any fruits. They have let the atheists and the LGBT take over Europe and
Okay,
USA.
let
While
us
the
talk
Arabs,
about.
they are very strict.
Okay, okay, hold on. Is
Islam is
LGBT
strict.
is LGBT in Islam? This is not the Christian who they are doing. This is the atheist. Is LGBT or promoted to be imams in Islam?
The LGBT purport to be imams.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the hadith in front of you, it says that the Muslim, they came to the caliphate and they asked him about an imam who is a homosexual. And by the way, your prophet used to have a gay in his house. Omar, he have a gay. Ali have a gay. All of you, and all his family are homosexual.
No,
But we
there
will
are no
go.
gays, man.
Hold
No
on. We will
gays
go there
there, man.
later. So they come to the caliphate and they ask him about an imam who is praying, leading the prayer. And the Muslim, they are saying, Muslim like you, they are saying, we are praying behind of an imam who is a gay. Is that okay? Do you know what Omar he said? Oh, sorry, the Caliphate Uthman. He said, no problem. The hadith in front of you, read it.
I went to Uthman when he was busy and said to him, "You are the chief of all the Muslims in general, and you see what has befallen you. We are led in Salah by a leader, al fitting trials and affliction, etc. And we are afraid of being sinful in following him." Uthman said, "Al Salah, the prayers is the best of all deeds. So when the people do good deeds with them, and where they do bad deeds."
Yeah, why you stop?
Because I can't see the other part of the screen.
Okay, hold on. Let us see and take it off. Okay, now.
The good deeds, do the same with them, and when they do bad deeds, avoid those bad deeds. Al Zuhri said, in our opinion, one should not offer salah be behind a effeminate person unless there is no alternative.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it says in our opinion, one should not offer salah behind a
Hmm.
effeminate person
Yeah,
unless there is no.
in his opinion, what is the opinion of the Caliphate?
The caliphate, but does it say gay here?
The
Gay
Caliph
person.
the Caliphate is a gay, right?
Where is that?
You see, in Arabic it says mukhannath, and the translation says feminine. So what effeminate mean? You tell me.
Feminist, like a weak person, a weak person,
A feminine person is a weak person. Is
a
that really
weak,
what it says?
a male person who is weak. He's like a weak in, you know.
You know, Safara. I know, like I speak to you, and I am assuming that you are a good person. Can't you be honest once? The word
Fem-
mukhannath, the word mukhannath, it just say he's weak. If he is a weak and he's a good person, what the problem? You said he's
fem-
weak. This is coming from effeminate. This is not about being weak. He's a female guy. Why you want to lie? And now here you see that you Muslims, all of you are a bunch of gays, and the proof in front of you. Those are Muslims coming to the Caliphate complaining that this guy is tempting them. Read, leader of al-fitna, trial, affliction, etc. And we are afraid of being sinful on following him. So those Muslims are tempted by his ass. And here this is exposed that all and those who in the mosque, they claim that they are against it, but the fact they are looking and staring and they are being sinful. Do you see why a man will be tempted? Why a man will be tempted by the butt of a man in front of him, unless he is a gay himself? When you speak about homosexuality, yet the whole Quran and the Quran in front of you, show me where in the Quran it says that homosexual they will not go to heaven. Go ahead.
No, I'm sure the death sentence in it for the homosexual people.
Shut up and answer. Show me in the Quran one place where it says homosexual will not go to heaven.
No, it doesn't say that.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know? Because your God is a gay. Was your prophet wearing his wife clothes? Was your prophet pissing like a woman? Was your prophet putting eyeliner 3 times? Yes or no?
The one where he wore the women clothes, that is not even true anyway. That is not true.
How you know? The hadith says he was wearing the clothes of Aisha.
No, you show me the hadith.
You see, you're trying to change topic now. We can show the hadith, and I know you will say I don't agree with it, but now focus with me. You're trying to escape the humiliation you brought yourself. The caliphate is saying it's okay if he is effeminate, pray behind him. So the first one in history who approved a gay priest, it was Islam, and the gay prophet, it was Islam, because your prophet was a gay. Let me ask you, did your prophet Muhammad promise you in heaven that when you go to heaven there's a market, and this market has nothing except images of men and women, and if you like the image, you like it, you go inside and have sex with it?
I've heard of something like that, but I don't know the context of that. I've heard of the hadith, but
okay, so you heard of it, and what is your opinion?
I've heard about the images that they can see images, but I don't know the full context of that hadith.
I just told you the context. I just told you. In the heaven, let me show you the hadith. Here we go. In the heaven, there is images of men and women, and if a man he like an image, he enter it. Do you see it?
Yeah,
he enter it. So what is the images? The images of men and women. And
yeah, the images of men.
Listen, yeah. And the customer is a man.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is going to enter the image of men and women? Man. Why a Muhammadan, his name is a prophet of Allah, he makes such a promise that there is a bazaar, market, Playboy magazine, a lot of images, maybe billions, and the images is only for men and women, but the customer is only the man. You see,
yeah.
If the bazaar have customers who they are female too, I will say, well, the female, she will choose the man image to have sex with him, and the male, he will have image of the female and have sex with her. But as you see, the hadith is so clear. Whenever a man desires sexually an image, he enter it. Go ahead.
I've heard about this hadith, to be honest, but I never knew the full of it. You know, the full.
Now you stop saying the same thing. Now you know the full of it.
No, I'm saying there are going to be images. I know that.
So you enter it to have sex with it. Okay, how a man will enter an image of a man to have sex with it?
12. Let me go this. Images in market. Just give me 1 second, maybe. This is a link trace. Buying and selling, so we have a monetized image. Scholars say. Right.
Your Majesty, right. Thank you for saying it right. Yeah, and then
give me 2 seconds. No, give me 2 seconds. Right, this is a hadith here that you've just quoted now. Yeah, I've just read it on Islamic website. They say it's weak.
What week?
It's a week.
What week means?
It's a weak hadith. It's a weak.
Weak mean accepted.
No, weak means is weak. Is a crap.
Okay, I'm going to play an audio of Sheikh Hamza, who explained that weak hadith did not flunk, it passed.
Who's
Do you want me
he?
to play
Sheikh
it for you?
Hamza. Who's he? Sheikh Hamza.
He's Sheikh Hamza. He's not. Are you Sheikh? You are not. You are shaky. So let me take you off.
Brother, let
Hold
me
on.
answer your
Shut
question.
up. You Muslims, when you say, when you're Muslim, they say that this is weak. The question is, are you saying to me that you Muslims are a bunch of liars? What does that mean? It's accepted. This is why it's weak. It's not rejected. Weak is accepted. It's not rejected. If I go right now and search for Sheikh Hamza, weak hadith. I don't know if my microphone can capture the sound because I'm playing it in the browser, not in the real YouTube. Let us see if that will work. Yeah, they have advertising, you know, the beggars, you know, pay us money. Yeah, let us pass this advertising. All right.
So when the ulama say it's a weak hadith, it passed. In other words, it's something that cannot be proven to not have been said by the Prophet.
Guys, did you hear it? Was the sound coming right? Did you hear what he said? Or I shall play it again. When the scholars they say weak hadith, that's mean it pass. It pass. Stop the game.
Margin of error is greater than in a Hasan or a Sahih. So how did the ulama deal with that? The ulama dealt with it by saying that for fadail al-a'mal, those actions that are virtuous, you could use a weak hadith if it was a virtuous action and it didn't relate to a hukm. In Aqidah, the opinion of the Ash'ari and the Maturidi is the hadith has to be mutawatir. That you can't. That's why a hadith like the Nur al-Muhammadi, which is a
yeah, it's going now in more details. So the Da'if hadith, actually, this is why it's given a rank. Otherwise, Muslims will throw it in the garbage. You see, if this is not accepted, we throw it in the garbage. Why it is in the book? Because simply we cannot throw it in the garbage. Can we? We cannot. And actually, when Muslim they say this is da'if, that is not accepted, that's mean Islam is very selective and elective. That's mean you Muslim play games. And how in the world anyone will know what Islam is? Because what is da'if for you is sahih for somebody else. Do we have any Muslim have knowledge beside this Safaraz who is you know? So as you say, the Prophet he promised male and female, and we ask the Muslims, if we speak about homosexuality, the Bible have clear verses about who go to heaven, who's not. Very simple. But we cannot find one verse in the Quran against it that you go to hell. In fact, the Quran says aduhuma. How we aduhuma? If we go to the interpretation by the Muslim, the scholars, you throw sandals on them. That's it. But they are Muslims and they will go to heaven. And actually, every Muslim in heaven, he is promoted to be a homosexual, because the Quran says it clearly, whatever you wish. And you can watch my debate with many Muslim calls before, if we can call them debates. We asked the Muslims, what about somebody want to have sex with you or the Prophet? He's a man. He said, so what? In heaven, there is no sin. The Islamic heaven, there is no sin, which means anything is possible and sin is not exist. So you have sex with a male, it's okay. You have sex. I asked him about sex with your mother. He said it's okay. And he screamed at me. He said, what? You don't understand. In heaven, there is no sin. Do we have anyone? Let us see this one. Hello? Hello? Mr. Judgment.
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live.
Hello? It's the same person. You kicked me off, and now you bring me on again.
Yeah, Mr. Judgment Day. So in the Judgment Day, what will happen to you? You will get extra mail to sleep with them?
CP, my argument from the start when I called you is a simple question. Why Christianity has not succeeded in this world, in the West?
We are succeeded everywhere. What are you talking
Look
about?
at your Christian countries,
No,
brother.
Listen. You are talking about the lost one. Those are you.
No, you're not listening to my question here.
Hold
you're
on,
not listening to my question.
No, I listen. You are talking about, and look at you, how hypocrite you are. You are living in England because of those lost one. They are giving you permission to live there. So you should be thankful for them. It was those government who they are anti-Christianity is the one who gave you permission to live there. Is that correct?
These lot have lived, give me permission because I have always in here. I've always lived here.
Okay, let me ask you. No, you did not always live here. You are from Pakistan.
No, I'm not from Pakistan. I'm from here.
You are British. From where? Where are you from? Where? What do you mean?
Here.
Okay,
Britain.
Open your camera.
Born here.
Are you
Why
you ethnically from Pakistan? Yes or no?
My parents are from Pakistan, but I'm not from Pakistan. I'm
okay. So why if Pakistan is successful, why your family run away from Pakistan to live with government approved gays?
At that time, when my family lived here,
at that time, but now, what about now? What about now? What about now? Why you stay there?
What? We've all been here. We've all been here.
What always you been here? You came here. Listen, I'm asking you now. The government of England, they have a Muslim minister. Did you see him dancing in the festival of the gay and the lesbian?
Which one?
There's only one. The one who resigned just before. He resigned a week before Johnson. He supports homosexuality. He attended the festival of gays. We have here a congresswoman, two of them. They are Muslims. They were dancing in the festival for the homosexual. You Muslims are hypocrite. You Muslims are hypocrite.
You are avoiding argument.
In USA,
you are avoiding argument.
In USA, we are fighting against abortion. We as the Christians. And you,
where are your Christian countries, CP? Where are your Christian countries?
You voted for abortion.
Where are your Christian countries, CCP? Where are your Christian countries gone? They've gone. Failed.
What?
Where are your Christian countries? UK was a Christian country.
Christianity is not a country. Christianity is not a country. We are in the globe.
Was a Christian country. England is a Christian country.
Listen, stop saying, screaming, and being stupid. Christianity. I just posted a video a few days ago in Patreon. It was an interview with Mr. Lee, who was a prime minister of Singapore for many, many years. And the Buddhist or the Chinese Buddhist, they asked him, aren't you worried about a high number of educated people in Singapore converting to Christianity? He said, and he is not a Christian, he said, why I'm going to be worried? Christians are law-obedient citizens. Islam is a problem. So Islam failed everywhere. Islam failed to bring security to Muslims. Islam failed to bring justice to Muslims. Islam failed to bring prosperity for Muslims. Go to Bangladesh, go to Indonesia, go to Pakistan, go to India, wherever Muslim they live. Go and go and go. And then when the Muslim they need security, they ask the Christians. When the Muslim need to free Kuwait, they ask the Christians. When the Muslim they want to defend the Muslims in Bosnia, they ask the Christians. This is the truth. You fail. And when the Muslim they get sick, they come to the Christians. Their prophet told them the medicine which is priceless, the negla seed. The negla seed is the solution for all disease, yet nobody believe in it. What happened to the camel urine? Nobody believe in it. So you Muslims, you feel Christianity is a flourishing. Do you know how many Christians in Afghanistan? Don't you notice I am an Arab Christian? Don't you notice that the son of the founder of Hamas, he became a Christian? You are collapsing. Did you watch the video of Yasser Qadi yesterday, where he said we have a crisis, our children are leaving Islam? So the Muslim, when they speak about success, we laugh. And you just said to me, hadith is da'if. I mean, even your religion does not have success to preserve what your prophet said. What a disaster. How you can preserve your religion if your books is full of fake stories according to you? You fail. You fail in everything. You fail in preserving the hadith. You fail to preserve the Quran. If we ask you now, okay, the hadith says, and the Muslim agree, that Allah gave the women order to do breastfeeding for adult 10 times. Where we can find the verse? What you will say to me? It's abrogated. Okay, abrogated by what? By 5 times. Okay, can you give me the verse of 5 times? Supposedly now they fix it. What? They fix it. It's fixed. So it was 10, and now it became 5. Where is the 5? And why this verse is not the Quran? The Muslim, they claim that the goat ate it. You see, this is the biggest. This is a bigger lie. If the goat ate the verse, did the goat eat your memory? You fail. So you fail in preserving the Quran. The Quran, according to Umar, was equal. According to Aisha, was equal, the chapter of Al-Baqarah, equal to the chapter of Al-Ahzab, and even bigger Al-Ahzab. So in one chapter alone, you have more than 100 verses are gone. In one chapter. What happened? So you fail in every aspect. And then you speak about, you know, success. You live like a savage, and you will die like one. What about being clean? How you take a shower, Safaraz? Let me ask this guy. He's still with us. Hey, Safaraz, how you take a shower?
Huh?
Safaraz, do you take a shower like the kuffar, or you take a shower like a Muslim?
I use water, simple. Shower.
What do you mean you use water? Explain.
Shower, of course, isn't it?
What does that mean? Is shower is something kuffar made, or this is Islamic made?
It doesn't matter who made it. Who doesn't matter who made it.
Do you use shampoo?
Yeah.
Do you use shampoo? Okay, why you use shampoo? Why you don't do it the same as the Prophet did it?
There was no shampoo at that time. Simple.
Okay, read for me the hadith then.
Oh, you know what it is, yeah. Here we go again. You know, CP, yeah, you are
No,
failed.
No,
you are
see.
failed.
Listen, potato, listen.
CP, you have failed my debate. I called you. I called you the Gary Christianity. Now you change the topic.
Because now you
change the topic all the time.
I'm not changing topic. You are the one who mentioned
you have changed the topic. So answer my question.
I'm asking
answer my question. Where are your Christian countries gone? Where are your Christian countries gone? Where are your Christian countries gone?
All the world.
Where are your Christian countries gone?
All the kingdom belong to Jesus.
Where are your Christian countries gone?
All the world belong to Jesus.
Simple. Where are you CP? Where are your Christian countries gone?
You don't even have a single Muslim country. You don't
look in Arabia. Look in Arabia.
Shut up. You don't have Arabia. It's not even a Muslim country. Shut up. If I take you right now to Dubai, where is the Muslims? If I take you now to Saudi Arabia, where is the Muslims? There's no Muslims in Saudi Arabia. All of you listen to music. Most of you are homosexual. Most of you are sex tourists. Most of you listen to music and play music. and not most of all of you. But the music is haram. And Muhammad, he says, those who play music, Allah will make them pigs and monkeys. You're a monkey, my friend. And now we're speaking about success. This is Muhammad taking shower. How Muhammad he take a shower? With women blood from period, and dead dogs, and stinking garbage. And you are asking, where is the success of Christianity? And because you are terrified as a Muslim